Machine learning explained. The hiker analogy. Machine learning can sound complicated at first, but training follows a very simple pattern. Predict, measure, and adjust. To understand this, we'll use a simple story: a hiker walking downhill in thick fog. Imagine a hiker walking on a mountain covered in fog. He can't see the valley. He can't see the path ahead. But with the right feedback, he can still make progress. At the start, the hiker doesn't know where the lowest point is. He only knows where he is standing right now. In machine learning, the model is in the same situation. At the beginning, it can't see the right answer. It only has a rough guess. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to become less wrong. Step by step, the hiker moves closer to the valley. In machine learning, learning means slowly favoring better answers over worse ones. The hiker carries one simple tool, an altimeter. It shows one number, his current altitude. It doesn't give directions. It doesn't show a map. In machine learning, this number is called loss. Loss tells us how wrong the model is right now. After each step, the hiker checks the altimeter. If the number goes down, the step helped. If it goes up, the step made things worse. In machine learning, we do the same thing. We compare the loss before and after each adjustment. The hiker represents the model. At the start, the model has no knowledge. It isn't thinking. It isn't reasoning. It's simply a system that can change its behavior based on feedback. Inside the hiker are internal settings that control his balance. These settings affect how he steps and moves. In machine learning, these settings are called weights. Learning happens when these weights are adjusted. To move safely downhill, the hiker asks 3 questions. How high am I right now? Which direction goes downhill? How big a step should I take? Machine learning asks the same questions using loss, gradients, and learning rate. The hiker never jumps. He takes small, careful steps. Small steps keep him stable and prevent falling or overshooting. In machine learning, the learning rate controls how big each update can be. Training is repeating the same process many times. Make a prediction. Measure how wrong it is. Adjust the model slightly. This cycle is repeated across many examples until the model improves. Learning doesn't always go perfectly. Sometimes the hiker gets stuck in a small dip that feels low, but isn't the valley. Other times, he learns one path too well and struggles when the ground changes. This is how learning can go wrong. Deep learning uses the same idea, but with many hikers working together. Each hiker handles a small part of the journey. One prepares the ground, another refines the path, and the final hiker finds the valley. Together, they can solve much harder problems. Machine learning is not magic. It's a system that starts off wrong, takes small steps, checks a number, and slowly improves over time. Just like a hiker in the fog. If you understand this picture, you already understand the core of machine learning. Everything else, deep learning, neural networks, large models, is just a more detailed version of the same process.